All right, welcome into Jammin' Sports, everybody, on this Saturday late afternoon, evening, depending on what part of the country you're in. It's time for our baseball doubleheader. We had 3 football games earlier today. Hope you enjoyed those. Now we turn our attention to our Major League Baseball playoffs. Before we go to tonight's games, let's look at the brackets. We'll start in the National League over on the right. In one National League Division Series, the Giants have swept the Braves 3-0. The Giants are now in the National League Championship Series. The other division series is the Phillies and the Cubs, and the Phillies lead that series 2-1. We'll get to that game tomorrow. Game 4 of that series will be tomorrow after football. All right, tonight we focus in over on the left-hand side of the bracket, the American League. Our first game tonight is Game 3 of the White Sox and the A's out in Oakland. The White Sox have won the first 2 games of that series. They can sweep it today with a win. And the second game will be Seattle and Boston from Seattle. The Mariners lead that series 2-1, and the Mariners can wrap up the series tonight. So the White Sox and the Mariners can both wrap it up tonight if they get wins. So let's head out to Oakland for our first game, the White Sox and the A's, here at Jammin' Sports. Oh, crap. Went back too far. Your lineups for tonight. Jammin' Sports presents game number 3 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's, live from the Oakland Coliseum. White Sox lead the series 2-0 and can wrap it up tonight. Game 3 from Oakland up next here at Jammin' Sports. All right, we go to the top of the first inning. Chief Bender on the mound for the A's here in Game 3. Will the White Sox wrap it up tonight? Or can the A's force a Game 4? Leading off will be the second baseman, Nellie Fox, for the White Sox. To face Bender, we're underway. Live from Oakland. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Ripped into center field, the base hit. A leadoff single for the White Sox. Canseco will throw it in. Nellie Fox is on. Nobody out, runner on first base for the White Sox here at the top of the first. Next up, Tim Anderson. He's the shortstop. There goes the runner, Fox, down the second. Safe. And now the White Sox, just like that, with a runner on second base with nobody out. Here at the top of the first. He was in there easily for a stolen base. Meanwhile, it's 0-1 to Anderson. The pitch. Outside, 1-1. Just underway, live from the Oakland Coliseum. Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-2 to Anderson. And now the 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. Gray man in the house. Good to see a Gray man. 2-2 pitch. Rips it right to Bando. Throws to first for the out. Runner on third holds. There's your starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox tonight. Shoeless Joe Jackson up next. He's the center fielder. One out, runner on second base for the White Sox here in the top of the first. Shoeless Joe. The pitch. To Bando at third. He'll throw to first again for the out. 2 down for the White Sox. Runner stays at second base, and now Frank Thomas up next. The first baseman, the big hurt. 2 outs, runner on second. Jimmy Fox at second. The pitch is down low. Ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. We're in the top of the first, 2 outs. Fox at second base. Inside, 2-0 to Frank Thomas. White Sox can wrap up the series tonight with a win. It's a best of 5. They're up 2-0. Fouls it off. Nice play by the ball boy. Count goes to 2-1 to Thomas. Two-one pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Full count to Thomas. 3-2 pitch. Fouls down the line. Count remains at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to Bando. He'll throw to first for the out. At the end of a half inning, no score. Here at Jammin' Sports. Pitching tonight for the White Sox, Ed Walsh. I don't know much about Walsh. Maybe Evil Day can shed some light there. He's your starting pitcher here in Game 3. Ricky Henderson, the left fielder, will lead things off for the A's. Up high, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first, no score here in Game 3. White Sox lead the series 2-0. A 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. We're at the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-0 pitch. Fouls that one off. A lot of foul territory here at the Coliseum. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch. Outside, 3-0 or 3-1. And now the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Henderson's aboard. A leadoff walk for the A's. Here in the bottom of the first. And now the shortstop, Bert Campaneris, Evil Dead's favorite player, pops it up. Third baseman Moncada goes over and makes the play. One out for the A's here at the bottom of the first. Yohan Moncada making the play. There's the A's starting lineup. Jimmy Fox up next. Fox is on both teams. The DH for the A's here tonight. One out, runner on first. That's Henderson. Look for him to steal. There he goes. And it's a base hit. No, they're going to throw to first for the double play. Shortstop Tim Anderson grabs it out of the air and gets the double play. No score after one. We go to the top of the second. Harold Baines will lead things off. He's the DH tonight. Chief Bender on the mound. We go to the top of the second, no score. Outside, ball one. Count goes to 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, nobody out, base is empty. And now the 2-0 pitch. Ball three outside. Count goes to 3-0 on Harold Baines. And now the 3-0 pitch. Ripped foul down the first base line. Count goes to 3-1. Three-one pitch. Up high, ball four. A leadoff walk for the White Sox here at the top of the second. Baines is on. And now the right fielder, Michael Jordan, will come up. Inside, ball one. Jordan's having a good postseason, 400 average. And now the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. The White Sox finished with the best record during the regular season. They're the 1 seed. They throw to first. Baines back in time. The 1-1 pitch. There goes the runner, Baines. And they get him. He's out at second. Nice throw by Cochran. Mickey Cochran, the catcher, with a dead-on throw to get Baines out at second. That was close. I thought Baines was safe. One down, base is empty now for the White Sox. The count's 1-2 to Jordan. The 1-2 pitch. Swung at it and struck him out. For out number 2. 2 down for the White Sox here in the top of the second. Minnie Minoso up next. He's the left fielder. Facing Chief Bender. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count goes to 0-2 to Minoso. 2 outs, base is empty here in the top of the second, no score. And now the 0-2 pitch. Did he go around? No. Count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch. Struck him out. At the end of 1.5, no score. Here at Jammin' Sports. back to Oakland for Game 3. Center fielder Jose Canseco will lead things off for the A's here in the bottom of the second inning. Ed Walsh on the mound. It's outside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Once again, the White Sox can wrap it up tonight with a win. They can win the series with a win today. The 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. The Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. That's where we are for Game 3. And now the 2-0 pitch. Fouls it off. That's why the Raiders had to play 2 games in Vegas. They needed this stadium for this series. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-2 to Canseco. And now the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out for out number 1. Canseco goes down swinging. One down for the A's, bases empty here in the bottom of the second. Jason Giambi, the first baseman, up next. 1 out, bases empty. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. He went around, strike 2. Count goes to 0-2 to Giambi. And now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging for out number 3 on 3 pitches. 2 down for the A's here in the bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. In there for a strike, 0-1. Two outs, bases empty. The count's 0-1. The pitch by Walsh. In there for a strike, 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging for the final out. At the end of 2, no score here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the third. The catcher, Carlton Fisk, will lead things off for the White Sox. No score. Chief Bender still on the mound for the A's. The pitch by Bender. And that's a shot to Bando. Snags it out of the air for out number 1. Fisk lines out to third. 1 down. And now Yohan Moncada, the third baseman for the White Sox. Pitch by Bender. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch. Up high, outside, 1-1. We've got the Red Sox and the Mariners, Game 4 up next. We'll head up to Seattle for that one. 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Full count to Moncada. And now the 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. It'll be a 1-out walk for Moncada. White Sox have a runner aboard with 1 out. And now the second baseman, Nellie Fox, will come up for the White Sox. One out, runner on first. There goes the runner. Fox trying to get in there and safe. Moncada is safe on the stolen base. Now the White Sox have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Yohan Moncada with a stolen base. Nellie Fox, the count on him is 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Down low, count goes to 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Fox. 1 out, Moncada at second. 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 2-2. Two-two pitch in the dirt. Count is full to Nellie Fox at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Ball 4. And now the White Sox have runners at first and second with 1 out. Here in the top of the third. Shortstop Tim Anderson will come up. Still looking for his first hit in the series. 0 for 9. He's about due. Here's the pitch. Double steal. It's a hit and run. Base hit. Coming around. Moncada. He's coming home. And the White Sox take a 1-0 lead. On the RBI single by Tim Anderson. Nellie Fox goes all the way over to third. They had the hit and run on. Jackson couldn't throw it in time. And the White Sox take a 1-0 lead. Shoeless Joe Jackson, 1 out, runners on the corners. In there for a strike, 0-1. Shoeless Joe. Oh, 1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. 1 out, runners at first and third. The pitch. Well hit. That's going to drop for a base hit. Another run will score. Possibly 2. No, they're going to hold him up at third base. Jackson with an RBI single. And now the White Sox lead it 2-0. As Fox comes home. And now with 1 out, there's still runners on the corners. Frank Thomas comes up. White Sox now lead it 2-0 here in the top of the third. White Sox can sweep the A's with a win tonight. Now the big hurt. In there for a strike, 0-1. 2 runs for the White Sox here in the third. The count's 0-1 to Thomas. 0-1 pitch. Rips it foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and third. Fouls that one off. Counts at 0-2 to Frank Thomas. And now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out for out number 2. He goes down looking. And now Harold Baines will come up. The designated hitter. Yeah, the White Sox are about to sweep them. Up high, count goes to 1-0. It's been a 2-run third for the White Sox. When the White Sox pitcher comes up, I need some info on him. Here's the 1-0, up high, 2-0. I forget his name offhand. It's Walsh. The White Sox pitcher is Walsh. Counts 2-0 to Baines. Runners at first and third. Outside, ball 3. A walk will load the bases. Give me a second. In there for a strike, 3-1. I can't remember offhand. I'll figure it out. He'll be up. He'll be out here in a moment. Counts 3-1 to Baines. Baines rips it out to Jackson and right. That's going to drop. Another run will score. Possibly another one. They're coming around. The throw home. Not in time. And the White Sox score 2. And they take a 4-0 lead. Baines rips one over Jackson's head in right field. 2-run score. And he ends up on second base. And the White Sox have scored 4. He didn't touch the plate. The White Sox have scored 4. And now Michael Jordan comes up, 2 outs, runner on second. It's a ball, count goes to 1-0. A 4-run third inning for the White Sox. White Sox had the best record during the regular season of the 1 seed. Outside, 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. This has been a rough inning for Chief Bender. Ed Walsh, thank you. Thank you. When did he play? That's who's pitching for the White Sox. In there for a strike, 3-1. 0-4 to 17. In there for a strike. Count goes to 3-2. I thought he was an old timer. I just couldn't remember. 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Baines at second. Struck him out. But the White Sox score 4. And they take a 4-0 lead here at Chapman Sports. All right, we go to the bottom of the third. Eric Chavez, the second baseman, will lead things off for the A's. Down 4-0. Ed Walsh on the mound for the White Sox. The old-timer. 40-15, wow, in 1 season. Elected to the Hall in 1946. First pitch is the ball, count goes to 1-0. Well, that's who they're facing. White Sox with a 4-0 lead. Ripped into left center field, all the way to the wall. Chavez, this will be a double to lead off the third. Eric Chavez, a leadoff double for the A's. Oakland trying to work their way back into this game. Down 4-0. Sal Bando, the third baseman, up next. Nobody out. Chavez at second. The pitch by Walsh. Up high, 1-0. We've got Game 4 of the Red Sox and Mariners up next. Seattle can wrap up that series tonight. One-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 1-1. 40 games in 1 year. That's amazing. But he was 40-15. He had 65 appearances. That's even more amazing. 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Coming in. Shoeless Joe makes the play for out number 1. Next up, Mickey Cochran, the catcher for the A's. 1 out, runner on second base. White Sox up 4-0. If there's a game 4, it'll be here. Just don't know when yet. Depends on the other games. The pitch. Down low, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Oh, yeah. That was back when they were men. Outside, 2-0. Back when they played ball, they weren't prima donnas for the most part. 2-0 pitch to Cochran. In there for a strike, 2-1. Evidently so. 2-1. Big swing and a miss, 2-2. Well, the problem is they make too much money. They make too much money, and they don't want to risk an injury or an investment. 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out for out number 2. 2 down for the A's here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Chavez is still at second base. Ricky Henderson comes up, the left fielder. Very much so. That's why I like the older players a lot better. In there for a strike, 0-1. Walsh trying to get out of the inning without giving up a run. 2 outs, runner on second. And Henderson fouls that off. Quickly 0-2. There's Mr. Hooked on Phonics, Ricky Henderson. 0-2 pitch. Inside, Anderson throws to first, not in time. Anderson with a bloop single, infield single. And that moves Chavez down to second. He beat the throw. I thought he would. Henderson is fast. Yeah, I had a feeling. So now 2 outs, runners at first and third. Evil Dead's favorite player, Bert Campaneris. Outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and third. Fouls it off. Count evens up at 1-1. Game 3. The White Sox lead the series 2-0. They lead the game 4-0. The 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. A walk will load the bases. The 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike. That'll even the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. At the end of 3 complete, White Sox lead at 4-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 4th. Left fielder Minnie Minoso will lead things off. Minnie Minoso will lead things off for the White Sox. Chief Bender on the mound. In there for a strike, 0-1. When did Bender pitch again? Can you post that for me again? He's another old-timer, Chief Bender. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. And that's fouled off down the first base line. Count remains at 0-2 to Minnie Minoso. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. And now the 0-2 pitch by Bender. And that's going to be a base hit into center field. Canseco will throw it back in. Yeah, both pitchers played in the same era. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Back in the early part of the 20th century. It's hard to believe baseball's been around for about 140 years. Carlton Fisk, the catcher. It's a ball. Count goes to 1-0. So nobody out for the White Sox here in the top of the fourth. They have a runner on first base. And Fisk is up at the plate, the catcher. The pitch by Bender, up high, 2-0. Wow. That'd be hard to do today. Count goes to 3-0. And now the 3-0 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 3-1. Three-one pitch. Fouls it off down the third base line. Full count to Fisk. That is young. In ball four, and the White Sox have runners at first and second with nobody out. Yohan Moncada up next. I knew what you meant. Nobody out, runners at first and second. Moncada at the plate. In their first strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, 1 pitch. Pops it up. Bando will come in. Sal Bando at third makes the play. One down for the White Sox here in the fourth. And now Nellie Fox, the second baseman, up next. One out, runners at first and second. White Sox lead it 4-0 here in the top of the fourth. Outside, 1-0. Blue and Blackburn warming up with the bullpen for the A's. The count's at 1-0. The pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. One pitch outside, but he chased it. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 2. And now Tim Anderson, the shortstop, up next for the White Sox. 2 outs, runners at first and second. The pitch by Bender, down low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Pops it up, out of play. Count goes to 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Outside, 2-1. A walk below the bases. 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. And now the 3-1 pitch. Inside, ball 4. We got bases loaded for the White Sox. 2 outs, bases loaded. And shoeless Joe Jackson will come up, the center fielder. Shoeless Joe, part of the Black Sox scandal back in the early 1900s. The pitch. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. We're at the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California, week 3 of the ALDS, or week 3, game 3 of the ALDS. High in the air, Henderson, and that one is, see you later. A grand slam home run by shoeless Joe Jackson. And the White Sox take an 8-0 lead. Shoeless Joe with a 2-out, bases loaded, grand slam. Wow. Wow, oh wow. Down the left field line. Just fair. And all Ricky could do is watch. Vida Blue will come in. That's it for Bender. Vida Blue, who was one of my favorite pitchers ever back in the 70s. Frank Thomas comes up now. 8-0 White Sox. In their first strike, 0-1. Bases are now empty, 2 outs. 0-1 pitch. Fouled it off, count goes to 0-2. The White Sox have an 8-0 lead here in game 3. They can wrap it up tonight. 0-2 pitch. Count goes to 1-2, just inside. And now the 1-2 pitch. High in the air, out to Jackson and right. Jackson makes the play for the final out. However, shoeless Joe Jackson, a grand slam. And the White Sox take an 8-0 lead here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Jimmy Fox will lead things off for the A's. He's the DH tonight. A's down 8-0. Ed Walsh on the mound. First pitch is the ball. Count goes to 1-0. It's a chopper to second base. Nellie Fox makes the play for out number 1. Nellie Fox throws out Jimmy Fox. 1 down, Jose Canseco, the center fielder, up next. Outside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. 1 down, bases empty here in the bottom of the 4th. White Sox up 8-0. Rips it right to Fox at second. Throws to first. 2 down. And now with 2 outs, Jason Giambi, first baseman, comes up to face Walsh. Rips it for a base hit. All the way to the wall. He's going for 2. He's in there with a 2-out double. Jason Giambi. A 2-out double for Giambi. All the way to the wall. And now Reggie Jackson will come up with 2 outs, runner on second base. He's the right fielder. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Up high, be a ball. Even the count at 1-1. We're in the bottom of the 4th, game 3 of this best-of-5 series. The White Sox lead the series 2-0. They lead the game 8-0. They can wrap it up tonight. The 1-1 pitch to Jackson with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Right to the third baseman, Moncada throws to first for the out. At the end of 4, White Sox up 8-0 here at Javits Sports. We go to the top of the 5th. The DH, Harold Baines, will lead things off for Chicago. We'll have game 4 of the Red Sox and the Mariners after this. Seattle leads that series 2-1. Vida Blue on the mound, first pitch outside, ball 1. Harold Baines, he had a solid career. He went around 1-1. The Oakland Coliseum. One pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Ripped foul down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Harold Baines. Nobody out, base is empty. The 1-2 pitch. A grounder to the shortstop, Campaneris, for the out. Baines grounds out to short, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Michael Jordan, comes up. It is. A's are about to be swept. Up high, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. 1 out, base is empty for the White Sox here in the top of the 5th. 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. It's a very young Michael Jordan. Could be a different Michael Jordan. Ground ball right back to Blue. He'll throw to first for the out. 2 down. It does look like Vida. I was about to say that. They got that one right. 2 down for the White Sox here in the top of the 5th. Minnie Minoso, the left fielder, up next, facing Vida Blue. In their first strike, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch. In their first strike, quickly 0-2. White Sox looking to advance to the ALCS with a win tonight. 0-2 pitch. Big swing and miss. Struck him out. At the end of 4.5, White Sox up 8-0 here at Javits Sports. Jimmy Jam along with Evil Dead bringing the game tonight. That's not us. Those guys, they're on the game, but I turned them down. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Eric Chavez, the second baseman, will lead things off. A's down 8-0. Fouls it off. Strike 1. Ed Walsh still on the mound for the White Sox. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. Walsh having a great game so far. He's got a nice cushion, 8 runs. 0-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2. One-two pitch. Up high, 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Rips it foul. Remains at 2-2 to Eric Chavez. He's the second baseman. And now the 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Full count. And now the 3-2. Struck him out for out number 1. He took a big swing. 6 strikeouts for Walsh. And now the third baseman, Sal Bando, will come up for the A's. One out, base is empty. The pitch by Walsh in there for a strike, 0-1. Oh-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Quickly 0-2 to Sal Bando. 0-2 pitch. Struck him out for out number 2. He took a big cut. 2 down for the A's here in the bottom of the 5th. And the catcher, Mickey Cochran, comes up next. Two outs, base is empty. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Walsh is getting stronger as the game goes on. He's just becoming dominant. And now the 0-1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. One pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, base is empty. And now the 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. I know, it irritates me too when that happens. And now the 2-2 pitch to Cochran. He swung at it. He'll have to throw to first. And that'll end the inning. At the end of 5, White Sox up 8-0 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Carlton Fisk, the catcher for the White Sox, will lead things off. Chicago with an 8-0 lead. Vida Blue on the mound for the A's. And that's fouled off down the first base line. And now the 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Again, fouls it off. Count remains at 0-2. Fisk hanging in there. Here in the top of the 6th. Nobody out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch. Again, he fouls it off. And now the 0-2 pitch. Down low, count goes to 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Down the first base line, hooking foul. Count remains at 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carlton Fisk, the White Sox catcher. And now the 2-2. Fouls it off. Remains at 2-2. And the pitch by Blue. Pops it up, out of play. Remains at 2-2. My goodness. He's throwing a lot of pitches to him. And now the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be knocked down by Chavez. He's safe at first. An infield single for Carlton Fisk. So with nobody out, the White Sox have a runner on first base. And now Yoan Moncada, the left fielder, up next for the White Sox. Nobody out, runner on first base. The pitch by Blue, down low, 1-0. White Sox already lead at 8-0. It's going to be hard for the A's to come back here. Not impossible, though. 1-0 pitch, in there for a strike, 1-1. And now the 1-1. Hit high in the air. Giambi in foul territory, running over and cannot make the play. It'll fall for a foul ball. Counts at 1-2 to Moncada. 1-2 pitch. Down the third base line. Count remains at 1-2. One-two pitch. Down low, 2-2. Now Vida Blue looks to be having some problems. 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss, struck him out. As soon as I said that, he struck him out. One down for the White Sox here in the top of the sixth. Nellie Fox, the second baseman, up next. One out, runner on first base. Inside, 1-0. Don't ever question the Blue Man. 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off. That'll even the count at 1-1 to Nellie Fox. And now the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. It is a great name. They throw to first, back in time. Counts at 2-1 to Fox. The pitch in there for a strike, 2-2. 8-0 White Sox in the top of the sixth here in Game 3. The 2-2 pitch to Nellie Fox. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2. One out, runner on first base for the White Sox. 2-2 pitch. Inside, 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch. Inside, ball 4. And now the White Sox, with one out, have runners at first and second. Blue has thrown a lot of pitches this inning. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson, will come up. One out, runners at first and second. Fox at first, Fisk at second. The pitch to Anderson, up high, ball 1. A walk below the bases. Again. The 1-0 pitch. Outside. Count goes to 2-0. 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Down low, full count at 3-2. Shortstop Tim Anderson with a full count. Three-two pitch. Ball 4, bases loaded. The White Sox have loaded the bases again. Last time, there was a grand slam by this man, Shoeless Joe. Now he comes up again with another chance to hit a grand slam. 1 out, bases loaded for Shoeless Joe. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. A walk will score a run. 1 out, bases loaded. 1-1 pitch. And that's to Jambi. They'll turn 2. There's 1 and 2. And that gets him out of the inning. However, it's still 8-0 White Sox here at Jammin' Sports. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th. White Sox lead it 8-0. Leading off, Ricky Henderson, the left fielder. Inside, ball 1. White Sox with a comfortable 8-0 lead. The 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch. High in the air, Jordan coming over. Couldn't get there in time. It would be a foul ball. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 pitch. That's down the line, foul. Count goes to 2-2 to Ricky. Two-two pitch. Inside, full count, 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch. A ground ball up the middle, base hit. A leadoff single for Henderson here in the bottom of the 6th. Maybe that will be the spark that gets the A's going. Here's Bert Campaneris, the shortstop. Nobody out, Henderson on first base. See if they can't get an Oakland comeback here. The pitch to Campaneris. Outside, 1-0. One-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. White Sox up 8-0. 2-1 count to Bert Campaneris. Henderson at first base. Campaneris pops it up to Moncada, who makes the play in left field. Quickly throws it in, keeping Henderson at first base. One down for the A's. And now Jimmy Fox, the DH, will come up next. 1 out, runner on first. That's Henderson. Henderson will go here, watch. Outside, 1-0. I'm pretty sure during this batter he'll go. And now the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first base. One pitch. Up high, 2-1. You don't think so? To try to get in scoring position? Well, you might not. You're probably right. Counts 2-1 to Fox. Fouls it out of play. Count goes to 2-2. If I had Henderson on my team, I'd say steal as many as you can. We're down by 8. Nothing to lose at this point. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2 to Jimmy Fox. And now the 2-2. High in the air. Out to Shoeless Joe. On the warning track, makes the play for out number 2. That was hit deep by Fox, but not deep enough. 2 down for the A's here in the bottom of the 6th. Jose Canseco, the center fielder, up next. Two down, Henderson at first. The pitch. Up high, ball 1. One 0 pitch. Rips it right to Anderson. He'll get the lead runner. No, he's safe. Hold him off the bag. They'll get Anderson with an error on that one. The throw pulled the second baseman off the bag. So instead of being the third out, the A's now have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And first baseman Jason Giambi up next. That's fair. Henderson will come around. He'll score. They're bringing the other runner around. Here's Canseco. And they get him out at the plate. That'll end the inning. The A's get a run. It's still 8-1 White Sox here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Frank Thomas, the big hurt, will lead things off for the White Sox. Vida Blue on the mound. First pitch is a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Henderson did score from third, but Canseco got thrown out. In there for a strike, 1-1 to Thomas. Here in the top of the 7th. White Sox up by 7, 8-1. Big swing and miss, strike 2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Yep, can't go there, you're right. And now the 2-2 pitch. Up high, 3-2. Full count to the big hurt, Frank Thomas. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 1. Rung him up. One down, base is empty. Harold Baines, he's the DH for the White Sox. He's up next. He had a 2 RBI double earlier tonight. He went around, strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. The count's 0-1 to Baines. 0-1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. One pitch, up high, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ball 3 inside. Count goes to 3-1 to Harold Baines. And now the 3-1 pitch. Baines pops it up. Bando going back at third into shallow left and makes the play for out number 2. 2 down for the White Sox here in the top of the 7th. Right fielder Michael Jordan comes up. Two outs, base is empty. Down low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count evens up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. We're in the top of the 7th inning. And now the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Swung and struck him out. At the end of 6 1/2, White Sox lead it 8-1 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The right fielder, Reggie Jackson, will lead things off for the A's. White Sox up 8-1 here in Game 3. Walsh still on the mound. Reggie fouls it down the line. Strike 1. White Sox trying to advance to the ALCS. 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. Trying to sweep the A's here tonight. One pitch. Big swing and miss. 1-2 to Reggie. And now the 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
And now the 2-2 pitch. Inside, full count, 3-2. Evil Dead spelling it in. She gives a thumbs up. 3-2 pitch. A ground ball right to the second baseman. Fox throws to first for the out. Jackson grounds out. And now Eric Chavez, the second baseman, comes up. 1 out, base is empty. She's back in her room. She missed it. She didn't see that. Here's the pitch. Rips it down the line, but foul. Oh, and 1 to count to Chavez. 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. It'll be 0-2. A's are running out of outs. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. White Sox lead it 8-1. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 2. 9 strikeouts for Walsh this evening. Walsh is on fire. He's only given up a run. And now Sal Bando, the third baseman, up next. 2 outs, bases empty here in the bottom of the 7th. Inside, count goes to 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. And their first strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch. Check swing, fouls it off, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-2 pitch. Broken bat. And that's foul. Count remains at 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. That'll end the inning. After 7 complete, White Sox lead it 8-1 here at Jammin' Sports. We have a new pitcher, Domingo Acevedo, will be on the mound for the A's. Here in the top of the 8th, Manny Minoso, the left fielder, will lead things off for the White Sox. Blue is done for the day and could be done for the season. Acevedo fouls it off, 0-1. Pitch. Base hit up the middle. It'll be a leadoff single for the White Sox here in the top of the 8th. Minoso is aboard. Next up for the White Sox will be the catcher, Carlton Fisk. Nobody out, runner on first base. White Sox lead it 8-1. Up high, 1-0. The A's won the American League pennant last season before losing to the Cubs in the World Series. They're about to be swept in the division series here if they don't do something. Fisk fouls it off, count goes to 1-1. One pitch. And that's going to be a base hit. Back-to-back base hits to start the 8th inning for the White Sox. They have runners at first and second with nobody out. And now Yohan Moncada. He's the left fielder. He'll come up. He's the third baseman, I'm sorry. Minoso's the left fielder. Moncada is the third baseman. It's a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. The pitch by Acevedo. Down low, 2-0. A walk below the bases. Two-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. Remember now, we have the Mariners and the White Sox, or excuse me, Mariners and the Red Sox up next. Up in Seattle, Game 4. Mariners lead that series 2-1. Mariners can wrap it up tonight. A ground ball to Chavez. They'll turn 2 for the double play. 2 down. But that moves the runner over to third. And now Nellie Fox with 2 outs, runner on third base, will come up. The pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Strike 1. And now the 0-1 pitch by Acevedo. In there for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third base. The 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. At the end of 7.5. White Sox up 8-1 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Mickey Cochran, the catcher, will lead things off for Oakland. A's trying to rally. They're down by 7. In there for a strike. Ed Walsh still on the mound. Why not? He's pitching a great game. The count's 0-1 to Cochran. 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Down the first base line. Jordan going over and makes the play for the out. Cochran flies out to right. 1 down. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning. We go to the top of the order. Ricky Henderson, the left fielder, coming up next for the A's. White Sox up 8-1. And now the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. And now the 1-1. Ripped foul. Count goes to 1-2. Gracie's back. You missed what he typed earlier. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
There you go. Down low, 2-2. He typed your name and then he did something after it. Yeah, he put K-pop after it. Here he comes. K-pop. And that's Dolly, our puppy, barking. 2-2 pitch. Swung and struck him out for out number 2. Gracie gives a big thumbs up. 11 strikeouts for Walsh tonight. 2 down for the A's here in the bottom of the 8th. Bert Campaneris, the shortstop, comes up. Two outs, base is empty. In there for a strike, 0-1. A's are just anemic at the plate tonight. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Down low, 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. The count's 1-2 to Campaneris. 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. Walsh trying to retire the side. The count's 2-2. Down low, full count, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is empty. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. It'll be a 2-out walk for Campaneris. That'll extend the inning. And now the DH, Jimmy Fox, will come up. 2 outs, runner on first base. Pitch by Walsh. Down low, 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. Down the line, but foul. Into the crowd. Count goes to 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Just outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. Runner on first base, that's Campaneris. And now the 2-1 pitch. Up high, 3-1. They might pull Walsh, I think, if he walks the runner here. 3-1 pitch. Bounce that one off. We got a full count. 3-2 to Jimmy Fox. Let's see if Walsh can retire the side. 3-2 pitch. Swung and struck him out. At the end of 8. White Sox lead it 8-1 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Zach Jackson will be the new pitcher for the A's. The White Sox lead it 8-1. White Sox in this best of 5 trying to sweep the A's. They lead it 2-0. Can wrap it up tonight. Their shortstop, Tim Anderson, will lead things off. White Sox will try to get some insurance runs. They're up by 7. A ground ball right back to Jackson. He'll throw to first for the out. 1 down for the White Sox in the top of the 9th. Shoeless Joe Jackson. He hit a grand slam home run earlier tonight. 1 out, bases empty. Outside, 1-0. We have Boston and Seattle. Red Sox Mariners up next. Game 4 of that series. Seattle can wrap it up tonight. Ripped into right field, the base hit for Shoeless Joe. A 1-out single here in the top of the 9th. White Sox not sitting on their laurels, still putting the ball in play. Frank Thomas, the first baseman. 1 out, runner on first base. The pitch. Up high, count goes to 1-0. White Sox trying to reach the American League Championship with a win tonight. The 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2-0. Nostradamus. Captain Obvious. 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. They would play either the Red Sox or the Mariners, whoever wins that series. We've got that game 4 up next. 2-1 pitch. Did he go around? No. 3-1. I want a jacket like that. I like that umpire jacket. 3-1 pitch. Rips it right to Bando. They'll turn 2. 1 and 2. We go to the bottom of the 9th. White Sox up 8-1 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Oakland has their work cut out for them. Ronaldo Lopez on the mound for the White Sox. To close this one out, Jose Canseco will lead things off. The A's, they need 7 to tie, 8 to win. Or the White Sox sweep. Fouls it off down the line. Jose Canseco, count goes to 0-1. Yeah, those first and third base umpire jackets look cool. Count goes to 1-1. Joe Kelly warming up in the bullpen for the White Sox, if needed. Counts 1-1 to Canseco. 1-1 pitch. Right to the first baseman. Thomas for the out. Oakland down to their last 2 outs. Frank Thomas makes the play. Jason Giambi, the first baseman for the A's, up next. A's down to the last 2 outs. Pitch by Lopez. Outside, ball 1. And now the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss. I'll even it at 1. Say hi, Gracie. There you go. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count goes to 1-2. Gracie's taking some practice cuts over here. Off to the side. Got him inside. Thomas will take it at first for the out. 2 down. And the White Sox are 1 out away from advancing to the American League Championship. Reggie Jackson comes up. 2 outs, bases empty. This may be it for the A's. And now the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Up high, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. Jackson at the plate. The pitch. Up high, 3-0. And now the 3-0 pitch by Lopez. In there for a strike, 3-1. Three-one pitch. And that's going to be a base hit out into center field. Shoeless Joe will throw it in. That'll keep. Oh, he goes for 2 and he gets the double. Wow, aggressive. So it's a 2-out double for Jackson. And so that will extend the game. At least one more batter for the A's. Eric Chavez, the second baseman, comes up. 2 outs, runner on second. In there for a strike, 0-1. A's down to the last out of the season. Oh, 1 pitch. Up high, 1-1.
1-1.
White Sox lead it 8-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike with 2 outs. Runner on second base. That's Reggie Jackson at second. Eric Chavez at the plate. The 2-1 pitch. Down low, 3-1. Lopez having a hard time getting the final out. 3-1 pitch. A ground ball to Anderson. He'll throw to first for the... Oh, he's safe. Everybody's safe. Jackson moves down to third. Chavez beats the throw by Tim Anderson. And that'll extend the inning again. Now runners at first and third, 2 outs. Salbando up at the plate. Outside, 1-0. White Sox just can't nail down this last out. The count's 1-0 to Bando. A walk below the bases. 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
White Sox still lead at 8-1. We just need one more out. Down low, 3-0. Wow. They can load the bases up here. Three-0 pitch. Fouls it off, 3-1. Bando trying to keep the A's season alive with 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth. 3-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Full count now, 3-2. The A's are down to the last strike. 3-2 pitch. Down low. Walked him. Bases loaded. Oh my stars and garters. What's going on here? Now we have a new pitcher. Joe Kelly will come in to try to close it out. 2 outs, bases loaded. A grand slam would make it 8-5. So now the White Sox call on Kelly to close it out. Mickey Cochran, the catcher, comes up. 2 outs, bases loaded. White Sox just need 1 more out to advance. The pitch. Fouls it off, 0-1. I like the bats. They say the show on it. I like that. It's cool. 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. A walk will score a run. White Sox trying to get that final out. It's taking forever. 1-1 pitch. A ground ball to the third baseman. Moncada, and the White Sox win it. And they will advance to the American League Championship. They sweep the A's 3-0. The final score here tonight, 8-1 White Sox. The Chicago White Sox have swept the Oakland A's 3-0 in the American League Division Series. The White Sox have punched their ticket to the American League Championship. Your final score, the White Sox 8, the A's 1. We have Game 4 of the Mariners and the Red Sox up next here at Jammin' Sports.